Hi everyone and welcome back to the Intuitive Studio. My name is Kelsey and today I'm going to take you through this yoga class. So today we are focusing on strengthening our arms. So throughout the class we're going to be doing a lot of arm postures, and if at any time you need a rest, just go into child's pose. So we'll start off by grounding ourselves, so coming onto the mat, taking just an easy seat with our crossed legs, making sure our sitting bones are nice and grounded on the mat. We're going to lift up through our spine, rolling our shoulders towards our ears, and then exhale, releasing them down. Feeling our belly soften, closing down our eyes. Just taking a couple of moments just to connect with yourself. Feeling the breath passing in and out of your nostrils. With each exhale breath, you're just softening through the shoulders. With each inhale breath, you're lifting up through your spine, growing like a tree. Taking a couple of moments just to notice any sounds around you. And notice any sounds that are closer to you. And I invite you to set an intention for today's class. Maybe it's a feeling you want to take away from today's class. You want to feel strong, you want to feel energetic, empowered. Or maybe it's just an intention for today. Whatever it may be, set your intention now. Slowly going to open up our eyes. Just going to do a couple of breathing exercises. So we're going to put one palm on top of the other, so one hand on top of the other palm. And then on the inhale, we're going to bring our hands up through our body, going all the way, stretching up at the top. And then on the exhale, we're going to push that breath down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, pushing down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, pushing down. One more time. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, pushing down. Coming back to center here. Now to prep our arms, we want to also prep our wrists. So our wrists are a big focal point when we're doing any arm exercise. So we want them to be strong and sturdy. So we're just going to start by rotating our wrists one way, just for a couple of times, and then rotating it the other way. So we just want to start to warm up our bodies. And then we're going to hold one palm in the other and then stretching out our wrists, pulling back with our fingertips, making sure there's no pain or strain. And then flipping our palm the other way and just pulling back slightly. Changing sides, so pulling back our fingertips, feeling that stretch through the forearm. And then exhale, pushing out back, pulling back, just stretching our wrists. And then we're just going to give our wrists a nice shake. And we're going to place our right palm down, inhale our left palm up and over for a side stretch. Inhale, coming back to center, placing left palm down, right palm comes up over for a side stretch. Inhale, coming back to center, one more on each side, placing right palm down, left palm up and over. Inhale, coming back to center, left palm down, right palm comes up and over for a side stretch. Exhale, coming back to center, going to move on to our tabletop position. Lost for words today. Finding our alignment, so making sure our wrists are stacked underneath elbows, elbows in line with our shoulders, making sure our knees are in line with our hips. We're going to inhale, dropping the belly, slowly looking up to the sky. Exhale, pushing away from the mat, rounding our shoulders and dropping our head and neck. Inhale, dropping our belly, slowly looking up to the sky. Exhale, pushing away from the mat, rounding our shoulders and neck. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Coming back to center here. Then we're going to tuck our toes. Maybe you want to just walk out a little bit slightly forward. And then we're just going to brace our core. So bringing our belly button in towards our spine, keeping a neutral spine, pushing through our hands, and then we're just going to lift up our knees, holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and drop. Pushing back into our child's pose, bringing our knees out to the long edge of the mat, stretching out, feeling that length through the shoulders. Taking a deep inhale here, and exhale, softening through the shoulders. Another deep inhale, exhale, softening. On the next inhale, start to push yourself back up, finding our tabletop position, finding our alignment. Then we're going to tuck our toes, send our hips up to the sky, finding downward facing dog. Taking a couple of movements here just to start to warm up the body. And then you can find your stable downward facing dog, making sure you're bending nice and deep in the knees. You're pushing away with your thumb and pinky. You're rotating around with your triceps. And your belly button is pulled in towards your spine. Take a couple of deep breaths here.
Inhale, slowly looking up to our palms. Exhale, start walking our feet to the top of the mat, finding Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, folding down. Making sure you still have that bend in the knees. We're going to inhale, place our right palm onto the mat or even our fingertips. Inhale our left palm up to the sky, opening up our chest. Exhale, bringing that left palm down, switching sides, bringing our right palm up and open, opening up our chest. Exhale, bringing our right palm down to the mat. Slowly start to roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up to standing. Coming to the top of the mat in Tadasana. I'm going to inhale, rise, hands above head. Exhale, folding down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, placing our palms down, stepping back to high plank. Taking a couple of deep breath inhales here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Dropping the knees, keeping elbows in towards our spine. And then slowly start to roll down. Inhale, pushing up, opening up the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, tucking the toes, sending hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Next, inhale, slowly looking up to our palms. Exhale, start walking our feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, palms above head. Exhale, we're going to go all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, placing our palms down, stepping back into our high plank. Taking a couple breaths here. Making sure our belly button is in towards our spine. Then we're going to go onto the outer edge of our left foot, bringing our left palm into more of the center of the mat, rotating, opening up with our right arm. Taking a couple breaths here. If you need to, you can drop onto it your knee. Whatever works for you. Couple more deep breaths. One more. Exhale, placing our right palm down. We're going to switch sides. So right palm comes into the center of the mat, twisting over to the side of our right leg, opening up our chest. And breathing. Two more breaths. Exhale, bringing our left palm down, coming to our high plank, dropping our knees, keeping elbows by our sides, lowering down to our bellies. Inhale, pushing up, opening up our chest. Now we're going to keep our knees onto the mat here. And we're going to push all the way up. So it's like a push-up. So we're pushing all the way up. And then we're going to lower in 3, 2, 1. Lowering all the way to the mat. Bringing our hands to our sides. So just outside of our mat. Keeping our chin tucked. We're going to inhale, rise. And then exhale, folding down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, folding down. Placing our forehead onto the mat, hands by our sides. We're going to push up again, keeping our knees on the ground. We're going to push up and then exhale, release. Pushing up, exhale, release. One more time, pushing up, exhale, release. So we want to do those nice and slow, so we're building up those foundations. We're going to tuck our toes and push back into downward facing dog, taking any movement that serves you and breathing. Then we're going to drop our knees, push back into our child's pose. Inhale, slowly rolling up. Inhale, our arms come up. Exhale, our arms come to our sides like a cactus, squeezing our shoulder blades together, opening up our chest. Inhale, rising. Exhale, squeezing our elbows down, bringing our shoulder blades together. Inhale, rise. Exhale, breathing. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. On your knees, we're going to place our right palm down. Inhale, our left palm up and over. Just stretching our sides again. Inhale, slowly coming back to center, placing left palm down, right palm comes up and over. Exhale, coming back to center. We're going to make our way to our backs, lying down on our backs. But before we do that, we are going to do one final posture. So, our soles of the feet are going to come down on the mat. Fingers are going to be turned towards the soles of our feet, making sure our shoulder blades are together. Chest is becoming open. We're going to pull up, pretend there's a string pulling your belly button up. So we're going to inhale, open, flat back, allowing our chin to come to chest, or it can hang down. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the strength through your feet and your arms. Exhale, bringing our glutes down to the mat. Slowly start to fold down onto laying on our backs. We're going to bring our arms up above head. Bringing our arms up above head. We're going to bring our toes nice and long for a full body stretch. Even grabbing onto your fingertips. Pointing your toes. Then we're going to bring our left arm over our chest, finding that shoulder stretch. Switching sides, finding that shoulder stretch here. Slowly coming back to center, releasing your palms down onto the mat for grounding or facing up for receiving. Closing down the eyes, coming into Shavasana, feeling that breath move through your body. Coming back to the intention that you set at the start of this practice. Coming back to your breath. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's practice. I hope to see you in my next video. Namaste.